Every year we get films that bomb for one reason or another, whether it's lackluster marketing, virtually no marketing, some kind of controversy, or an overinflated budget. Or just the fact that the movie sucks. So today we're going to look at some films that come out in 2025 that I expect to bomb. Now, unlike other times where I've done videos like this, I don't have a set list. We're going to kind of go over some big films and just kind of wonder which ones are going to be the ones that flop at the box office. Now, we've already gotten Captain America Brave New World, which didn't exactly flop, even if it did underperform. It has already doubled its budget in its worldwide box office, so it has technically broken even. So that one will not be on the list. I think Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four will do just fine at the box office. Even though I think Superman looks terrible, I think it'll still make a decent amount of money just on the brand recognition alone. And then you have the Disney films, which include Pixar's Elio, Zootopia 2, Snow White, Lilo and Stitch, and Tron Ares. And I think two of these, at least, will flop pretty badly. Elio, I don't see making a lot of money. One, because there has been virtually no marketing around this movie in about a year now. So I don't even know how many people know that movie is even coming out. And it comes out in June, so that tells you all you need to know. Zootopia 2 will make money based on the name alone, just like Moana 2 did, even though that movie was absolutely awful. So even if Zootopia 2 is terrible, it'll still make a decent chunk of change. Then there's Lilo and Stitch, which could go either way, actually. I have no idea. Then there's Snow White, which, combining the controversy, the very bad marketing, and just the inflated budget, which is basically all the problems I listed at the beginning of this video, this movie is set to lose a lot of money. Hell, even Little Mermaid managed $500 million at the worldwide box office, and it was still considered a flop. So that tells you all you need to know. And then there's Tron Ares, which I hope is good, because I really like Tron Legacy. But there's several things going against it. One, the Tron franchise is not exactly very prominent anymore, as we haven't really gotten anything out of this franchise since 2010, 2011-ish, when we had Tron Legacy and Tron Uprising, both of which were very good, but then the franchise just kind of disappeared. I know we had, like, some kind of PC puzzle game, I think it was, like, Tron Evolution or something, or was it Evolution? Or no, that was the video game that came out with Legacy. Tron Identity was what it was called, and I barely saw anything about it. I've never, like, outside of the one teaser trailer that was released at D23 a couple years ago, I don't remember seeing anything about it. So, what are some other films that could bomb? Again, none of these are absolute. Some of these could end up, there are some of these that I am upset that will probably make money, but we'll get to that in a minute. First one up on here, another one that I want to talk about that I think will flop, is Smurfs. And again, the marketing is already a major problem because that trailer was torn to shreds by a ton of people, including myself. That is one of the worst trailers I have ever sat through. Although the Shrek 5 teaser gave it a run for its money. But that doesn't come out till next year. The Minecraft movie, I hope, bombs. And it very well could, but you know there's a lot of kids that are going to be seeing this movie, so that might push it to be able to make a profit. Mortal Kombat 2, again, could go either way. The first movie did pretty well, even with the HBO Max release. Or, it did well considering the HBO Max release, because it didn't rake in a crap ton of money. But you can chalk that up to the HBO Max release, even though the movie was not exactly very well liked. And I was one of the many people that did not very much care for it. Maybe this one will be better? I hope so. The other big ones that I think are not going to be good will probably still make money, like Jurassic World, Avatar, those will still make money, again, just based on the name alone. There's another one on here that I think could bomb, and it's a video game movie, a lot of those flop. And it's Until Dawn. And I don't know how many people actually know that this movie's coming out. It actually comes out next month. So, and I've never played the games, but just based on the trailer, this just looks like an average, just mediocre horror movie. Now, I say it could bomb, but considering the movie will probably have a very small budget, it may end up turning a profit, but you never know. And there is an Animal Farm animated movie coming out in July, apparently. I haven't seen any marketing for it, but from everything I've seen, it has a July 11th release date. But here's the thing. One, there's been no marketing for this, and two, I don't know how big the market for a movie like this is. This has already been adapted twice, and it is being directed by Andy Serkis, so that's at least interesting. Or I don't know if he's directed, but I don't know if he's directing it exactly, but he is heavily involved in the production, so you never know. The problem is a lot of these movies that would bomb are the ones that are going straight to streaming, which is not exactly a coincidence. Movies like The Electric State, which, from what I've heard with the early reviews, is not very good. Or what are some other films that would probably bomb on here? The absolutely terrible, Twisted Childhood Universe movies. The only reasons those don't technically bomb is because they have a budget that is dirt cheap. Those movies are dirt cheap to produce. You never know, maybe that Karate Kid movie will bomb, but that actually looks decent, so if it is decent, I hope that one makes money. So, yeah, so the main ones on here that I think will be box office fails, at least in terms of these. There'll probably be plenty of others that'll be garbage and rightfully bomb. But the big ones for me look like Snow White, Tron Ares, Smurfs, and Until Dawn. And at least Tron Ares looks good out of these. From what I've seen of the other three, not so much. But I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. So that's all I got, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.